Shedeur Sanders will be starting the game against the Buffalo Bills, man. Ty Monken said it. Ty Monken established that. Hopefully he lives up to what he said, man. It's not a change and something doesn't come up where all of a sudden Shedeur is not out there getting those first reps, man. But Shedeur Sanders has some things to say about this whole situation, man. And getting out there with the first group this first time this offseason, well, this preseason, excuse me, and seeing how everything's gonna play out, man. Let's get into this video.
I'll say every day of my life's important. Every day is important. I wouldn't say it's a day that's not important. So that's just another day going out there doing what I got to do, honestly. I don't really feel anxiety or any pressure, going into things like that anymore because it's like that's how I approach everything. So
So, man, I gotta, do certain things. I gotta be Superman out there. I gotta be a superhero. It's just about going out there, making plays, playing the best football you can, being the best Shedeur Sanders that you are able to be against the Bills, man. Because it's gonna be a lot of critics out there looking for every incompletion, every pass. We heard about the overthrow on the interception for the longest about, man, he shouldn't be out there. He's not a starting quarterback, man. What is he doing? All this other nonsense, man, that they're gonna keep throwing on him. So he's gonna have to go out there and perform, but he doesn't need to be, like I said, a superhero in this situation, man. Let's hear a little bit more about
direction of
what
where
he
we're
had
trying to
to
get it. I
say
think
about just his coach and things of that nature.
coach came in here understanding that we have ways to go overall when it comes to like our winners and losses over the past few years and everything. So it's kind of like building that mentality of toughness. So it's like some places may have that luxury to not have to do that.
That's absolutely correct. You have some places, some teams who they're used to winning. That's what they've been doing. The Kansas City Chiefs, they've been winning. The Philadelphia Eagles, they've been winning. Dallas Cowboys, a history of winning. Buffalo Bills been winning. A lot of these teams have won recently, or they have a past of winning games within the past 10 years. The Cleveland Browns have been really bad at football for a long time, man, and we know the history of quarterbacks that came through that organization that didn't develop and wind up not being in the league long. They eat Johnny Manziel. So it's a lot of opportunity, man, for Shedeur Sanders to get out there and show what he can do and turn this franchise around. Man, that's the thing. It's all about who's going to come to be a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns and turn this whole program around where they're able to start competing and winning games and really do major things, important things that's going to have them in the run for the playoffs year after year after year after year, not just a fluke year where they sneak in. I'm talking about a year where they continue to get an opportunity to go to the playoffs year after year. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how everything plays out, man. Good hearing from Shedeur Sanders as he prepares, like I said, to go out there first against the Bills, man. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in, and listen to watch what he's doing out there. I'm definitely gonna be talking about it after and during the actual game, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out.